I thought we would find out today how many Australians are on Instagram, how many men, how many women, Australians, how many 25-year-olds, 35-year-olds, 45-year-olds, that sort of thing. So it's pretty easy to do. You go into the ads manager, you have to choose a campaign. I'm just going to choose traffic so it doesn't get confused with how many people are on the page and all that kind of stuff. And once I've chosen traffic, I'll give my campaign a name of just test, I guess, and then continue. And the only section we need to go to is audience on the left-hand side. And we can save a new audience here, and it says the potential reach is 18 million people. However, that's across Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, and the third-party network, like their Google Ads type of thing. So what I'm going to do is go to placements, which is the next one down, and I'm going to change it to edit placements, and I'm going to turn off Facebook, Messenger, and audience network, and then come back up here to the audience section again. And now we can see that there are 9.1 million people that we can reach through Instagram, not the whole of Facebook's suite of products. That's everybody in Australia. Now if I change it to 13 is the telecommunications law, which has got really strict lately with copper. So there are 9.7 million Australians on Instagram alone. Remember, we took off Facebook and the others. And if I change it to over 18, then we can see 9.1 million. Now, women, 5.1 million Australian women over 18. Let's make it underneath, just so we've got everybody covered. The 13 and over, female, 5.4 million. Men, you'd be surprised, 4.1 million, which is actually quite high. If you think of Instagram a little bit like a magazine, there's car magazines, there's fashion magazines, there's travel magazines, so there is something for everyone who are visual. If you're not visual and you don't you would rather read in-depth articles than look at pictures, Instagram is not for you. And Facebook knows that. They actually call people story types, visual only, text only, and then have created psychographics to ensure they understand which one's which. We can go into that in another video. If you're interested, let me know. Let's do a couple here. I want to just check 55-year-old women and over. What a shame they don't have above 65. I'd love to know how many 75 and 85-year-olds there are on the Facebooks and the Instagrams, but never mind. 55 and over, Australian men, 250,000. Australian women over 55 on Instagram only, just over 500,000, 520,000. Your homework is to go and check the census and see how many Australians there are who are female and over 55 in Australia, and then compare percentage-wise. It's pretty high from memory. Anyway, pretty easy way to check how many Australians are on Instagram at different ages. And if you really wanted to dig in, you could try Sydney or Wollongong. You could try people who are parents on Instagram. Whatever your target audiences are, you can shape them here. You don't have to buy the ad. Don't buy the ad. Don't give them any money until you're ready to. Just use it as a deep dive kind of focus group that's not asking 200 people or asking people to install a browser or calling people during the evening dinner. This is actually Facebook/Instagram's whole database, and then measuring out how many people have been using Instagram. And just to clarify, this is monthly active users, MAU. It's not actually monthly, it's 28 days, but that's beside the point. Have they been active on Instagram in the last 28 days? Not did they join it 4 years ago and then give up? Or are they like me and they only use Instagram personally when they're teaching it? Obviously, client accounts are different. This is people who are active on Instagram in the last 28 days. Monthly active user. Pretty cool. Nice little tool. If you've got any questions, make sure you let me know. laurelpapworth.com is my website, and I have more information on this, including screenshots and resources for you to access if you go there. You don't have to. I hope that was useful. Thank you.